Now then, you lunatics, is race one of round 5 at Watkins Glen short course. So we're going to have a look at the grid quickly. Wayne G on pole, see if he can keep it that way or if he's going to spin out again. Alba in second, it's a pretty good result there for Alba. Toten in third, that's a bit of a turnout for the books. I thought he'd be up at the front there. Dan Bailey fourth, Jerry Smiles fifth, Mawson sixth, Benzo seventh, Grandad Ali eighth, Firepower ninth. We got an appearance from Hodgie in 10th. Go on, Hodgie. And who's this guy? This must be Conrod. Conrod 69, 96. We like 69. I prefer 69. We'll go with 69. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh, we missed the start. Hodgie's not pulled away there. He's had a really bad start. Let's go up to the front. I think Mawson's managed to make up a few places. Dan Bailey maybe slipping back a place. Toten's in third. He's trying to go around the outside there, but he's not going to make it move. Alba trying to get down the inside of Wayne G there. Wayne G closing him off. He's not going to let him through there. Toten's always also looking for a way through. But remember, lads, it's not one on the first lap. This is a 20-minute race, so we're going to be racing for a good 10 or 12 laps. Maybe even more, maybe more like 15. As Alba manages to slip through now into first place. Alba's managed to take first place off Wayne G. Let's see if he can extend his lead. Wayne G quite possibly having steering rack issues again. If he hasn't fired his mechanics by now, then you know there's something's very wrong there. Toten third place. Still looking for the move on Wayne G. Dan Bailey fourth. Joe Smiles fifth. Benzo in sixth. It looks like Conrod's going to go for the move on him. Conrod's just got to overtake them. That was a lovely move there by Conrod. Mawson in the background. He's going to try and capitalise as well on Benzo. Benzo having quite a good result in the last race. I think he came fourth overall. I may have got that wrong. Mawson. Oh, and this all changes up at the front. We're going to have to go back to the front again. Oh, Grandad Ali looking up the inside, but he's not quite made it stick, and he almost went wide there as well. As Firepower goes really deep. Firepower taking a really deep line there. I think he was trying to show Hodgie where the lake was on the last race. They're definitely going to be going fishing. So we've got Firepower now picking up a 0.5 second penalty. That's going to damage his efforts. That's going to let Hodgie through. Hodgie. It's going to let Hodgie through. Hodgie's just got podgy from all the fish he's been eating, you know. Hodgie! Nice to see Hodgie back in the racing. In the Hugo Boss livery MX-5. Right, let's go back to the front of the field. So we've still got Alba in first currently. Oh, where's Wayne G gone? I think Wayne G slipped down to fourth. So we've got Toten second. Dan Bailey in third. Actually looks like Wayne G starting to try and challenge him, but he's got a 0.5 second penalty as he does a little hop, skip and jump, forcing Jerry Smiles out wide. Jerry's going to end up with a penalty there as well. That's unlucky, Jerry. As Dan goes for the move. Goes for the move on Toten, makes it stick. Dan's got up to third place. Oh my God, what is going on with Wayne G's car? Wayne G's managed to kind of glitch through to second place, and he's all over the track, and he's backwards, and then he's forwards, and then he's what the... Definitely a turnout for the books. Oh my God. I think it's just gone back to the future. Are you in a DeLorean or something, Wayne? I'm sure you was in an MX-5 and not a DeLorean, but that is some weird-ass stuff going on right there. So we've got Dan Bailey currently sat fourth with Conrod. Conrod's made up a brilliant amount of places to get up to fifth place. I think he started right down the back of the pack. Obviously another very good driver here. I think he was actually just a place in front of Hodgie at the start of the race. Oh, and he has a mistake, and he's gone off, and he's let the guys through, and he's spun it as well. He's lost loads of places there. That's unlucky, Conrod. As the cars come through, he's going to have to wait for them to go through, otherwise it's going to cause an incident. As Hodgie picks up another 0.5 second penalty, giving him a second penalty, which he's going to have to serve at the penalty line. Alba now managing to extend his lead. If he can keep this up, he's surely going to win this race. Toten second. Dan Bailey in third. Jerry Smiles fourth. Benzo in 5th, but he's got a 0.5 second penalty, so Mawson's actually going to be promoted up into 5th once he serves that penalty, as he's looking down the inside, trying to get it done. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of contact there. Mawson nearly great at scraping the wall. It was all very respectful there. These guys have a lot of respect for each other when they're on track. Maybe not so much when they're in the chat rooms, but you know, when they're on track, they're very respectful. Muhammad Ali. Firepower. And I believe we may have lost. I think we've lost Wayne G. I think he's teleported himself into the Shadow Realm. What's it like in the Upside Down, Wayne G? You need to tell us. You're going to have to tell us in the chat or tell us in the comments. Let us know how you're finding it there. So we've got Alba currently in 1st. And he's looking really confident. I think he may come out the overall winner of this race if he manages to keep this up. Toten's not far behind him, but he has got quite a nice gap over Toten. Toten's definitely not in a slip at this moment. So we've got Alba, Toten, Dan Bailey. Go on, Bailey. Dan Bailey looking quite strong in this. He's had a few disastrous races, but he's looking quite confident in this one. If he can keep it in 3rd place, he's going to get some decent points. He's pulling along Jerry Smiles behind him in his banana boat. Benzo. Benzo also had not too much of a bad result in the last couple of races, I believe. Muhammad Ali 6th. And Conrad, after that spin, he's found himself down in 7th. Firepower 8th. And Mawson somehow down at the back of the pack here. He's normally sort of up in the top 5, but he seems to be struggling around Watkins. Not sure why. I don't think he's had his Red Bull today. And we're not by any way or any shape sponsored by Red Bull. I should just throw that in there. Other energy drinks are available. Oh, it's Toten. Toten's managed to get past Alba. So I think Alba, oh, he missed that. I think Alba must have made it. He must have made a mistake. He must have done. And that's also let Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey's creeping up to the back of him now as well. As they go through the bus stop. Dan Bailey's going to have to serve a penalty though. I think he's got a second's worth of penalty there, so it's definitely going to put him on the back foot. I think Joey Smiles is actually going to get past him as well. Mission failed. Get up next time. Yeah, Joey Smiles has gone through. So Dan Bailey's in 4th place now. Benzo 5th. Oh, Benzo! Benzo! He's managed to hold it. Or has he? No, he's at the wall. He's in the wall. Let's let Muhammad Ali and Conrad through. He's going to have to serve a 0.5 second penalty as well, just to insult to injury. Not ideal by any means. Mawson 8th. With Firepower closing him down in 9th. Where is Hodgie? I think Hodgie might have stopped for a spot of fishing, you know. He's just rejoined and he's a little bit off the field here. Hopefully you've caught some nice catches there, Hodgie. Toten. So we're coming up to halfway through the race now. But Alba is starting to get on the back of him again. I do believe he's closed up that gap. He is looking very strong in this race as might actually go on board with Tote in a minute and see how close he is getting. He is. Look at that. He's closing that gap right up. Looking really strong around here. This must be one of his better tracks, I'd say. Looking very strong. There he goes. He's got the pass done, so he's back up to first place. Beautiful move there by Alba. Toten's managed it, trying to hold on to it though. He's trying to come back. Is he going to manage to get the car back? I'm not sure if he is. Not yet anyway. He's looking for the inside there into the bus stop. This could end in tears. It could go terribly wrong, but it hasn't. We both managed to get through there nice and cleanly. Into the sweeping right-hander. It's a very quite a fast corner, that last one. As I search for my Rizzlers. Oh, there we go. I was sitting in corner, searching for a Rizzler. Yeah, Toten's still chasing down Alba. Dan Bailey, not far behind him. Or is he? He's at least a second and a half off him, and that's going to let Jerry Smiles through as he hits the wall there and nearly hits Jerry at the same time. Come on, Dan, get your head down, son. Jerry definitely having a lot of a better race in this one than he has done for a few of the other races. He was had a few dodgy sets of tyres and had a few moments, ended up in the wall a few times. That stinks. And when I say that stinks, I'm referring to the tyre smell coming off the tyres of Jerry Smiles' car whilst we're sat on board with Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey looking like he was going to go for a move into the bus stop then. It's probably not the place to make a move, but he looked like he was looking there. So we've got Alba, followed by Toten, Jerry Smiles, Dan Bailey, Conrad, 69. You do know that's going to stick now, don't you, lad? It's going to be Conrad 69 from now on. Another relatively new racer to the URL, the Ultimate Racing League. You can indeed follow us on Facebook and also on Instagram. And obviously we have our commentators' YouTubes as well. Mine being Leon Scott Gaming and Motors. We have Ice Chan's racing channel, URL Paulie's racing channel, and I believe Firepower is on the Ultimate Racing League racing channel. Shout out to the other commentators. For Grandmad Ali in 6th. Benzo in 7th. Big man like Molson in 8th. Come on, Molson. Done better than this, lads. You got more. You got it in you to do better than this. We all know you have. I think maybe he's just had a bit of a crappy start. Firepower. Oh, Firepower with an unlucky seconds worth of penalties. A 1 second penalty. Excuse me. Oh. Probably got a bit of COVID coming on. Could be the corona. Could just be a common cold. Probably just a cold. We got Hodgie. You should have left your fishing gear at home, Hodgie. It's just weighing the car down, bro. In fact, I don't think there's even a lake at this track. You need to go back to Tsukuba, bro. Oh, as he takes a really deep line through there, that's going to slap him with a penalty. Surely. I'm sure it is. There we go. There's the penalty. So we've got Alba. Alba's still in first place, and he's managing to pull away from Toten again. I wonder if he'll manage to finish in first place or if he'll make another mistake, because we've got Conrad 69 with a 1.16.6 fastest lap. I wonder if he's going to be making any more places up. I think he's gone from 6th to 5th. I'm sure he was in 4th at one point, but he had that moment where he had the spin and then dropped down to 7th or 8th, I believe it was. Yeah, Alva's starting to extend that lead now. Toten's car actually looking a lot more stable this week. It's the most stable it has done, I believe. There is still a bit of lag going on. Perhaps Polyphony have listened to our cries of anguish. Maybe they've tried to stabilise. Oh, as Alba slides through the bus stop. Maybe they've managed to stabilise the lobby somewhat. Jerry smiles. Not really under any pressure. We seem to see this a lot from Jerry. He likes to be in no man's land. Dan Bailey. Conrad now putting the pressure on Dan Bailey. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to go around the outside? Dan's holding the inside line, and he has! Conrad with an absolutely great overtake there. Gone around the outside. Left Dan for dust. That's unlucky, Dan. You could have covered it off. But I think he did. I don't think Dan even expected that to happen. So Conrad back up to 4th place. Dan Bailey 5th. Graham Ali 6th. Benzo in 7th. Mawson now putting the pressure on Benzo. Graham Adali's going to have to serve that penalty, so that's going to promote Benzo and Mawson up to 6th and 7th. Obviously, he takes a really deep line there. I think he moved out of the way for him, but that's going to cost him as well. That's going to give him another penalty. That's unlucky, Ali. Very unlucky. Or maybe it's not. Maybe he got off the gas just at the right point. And Mawson really putting the pressure on now. Let's go on board with Benzo so we can see Mawson putting the pressure on as they go into the bus stop for the 13th time. Oh, as Mawson he's taking a cheeky move there. Benzo's trying to cover him off. They're side to side. They're having a bit of sideways action. And he has. Mawson's managed to get through to 6th place. Nice little move there by Mawson. And Benzo's going to go through again. Benzo's managed to take the place back off him. And Mawson switched it back again. But Benzo's got the inside for this one. Getting a little bit out of breath here. Oh no. Mawson's still ahead. He's still got his wheels ahead. But Benzo's going to have the inside for this turn. Turn 1. Yeah, Mawson's had to back out. Otherwise that was going to end in tears. Don't want to see no tears before bedtime, boys. I'm sure that was a shampoo, wasn't it? No more tears. So we got Benzo 6th. Oh, I think this is the closest battle currently. I think Mawson's going to manage to get it past him into the bus stop for the 14th time. Oh, and he hasn't quite got it there. But he's still looking. Benzo's a little bit out of shape there. Is Mawson going to manage to get through on this sweeping right-hander? No, he's tucked it back in again. We'll get him next time. As Ali has just had to serve a penalty, so he's dropping off the back of him again. Firepower. Where's Orgy gone? Orgy! You didn't have to stop and go fishing, bro. You're having a picnic. What's going on? So we've lost Hodgie and we've lost Wayne G. Conrad now with a 1:16.4 fastest lap. Alba's tyres not looking that great. Looking a little bit worse for wear, but we're coming up to the 19th minute, so there's only a minute left of this race. I think they may get one or two more laps back. One or two more laps remaining. Not looking like Toten's going to be able to capitalise on it though. He's too far back at this point to be making any moves. Go bowling. So we've got Alba, Toten, Jerry Smiles. Conrad starting to creep up onto the back of Jerry Smiles now. Jerry Smiles might lose that position if he's caught slipping. Don't want to be caught sleeping, Jerry. Come on, get your head down. So I got a bit of a frog in my throat, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit croaky. And that's the kitty in the background there, scratching the scratch post. He's scratching the shit out of it. So yeah, these guys are on their last lap. We're going to go with a race leader in a minute. We've got Benzo finishing in 6th, Mawson in 7th, Grandmad Ali 8th, Firepower's going to bring it home in 9th. Alba. So we'll stay with a race leader for a minute. Let's go on board. Alba flashing his lights already. He's confident, he's got it. To be fair, I'm pretty confident that he's won this one as well. Well done, Keith. And there we go. Flashing at his pit crew. Alba, first place. Jerry Smiles with a little flash of the lights there as well. Jerry Smiles finishes in 2nd. So we got past Toten as well. Jerry Smiles manages to get past Toten and finish in 3rd place. 2nd place. Toten in 3rd. Conrad 4th. Dan Bailey 5th place. And that was race 1 from Watkins, ladies and gents. This has been round 4. I've been Vexman, and we'll get on to the next race shortly. Thank you for watching.